Command interface initiated.
Welcome back to Let's Play Battletech. It's me, Pop-Tarts Ninja, and today we've got a base defense mission. Hooray! This mission's pretty notorious. Mostly because we don't get to bring one of our own mechs.
Hey, Django, our mechs don't generate enough heat on their own?
We get saddled
Standing
with
by.
Matchstick in one of the Hatchet Men. Hatchet Man's not a good mech. It's got really thin armor. And the enemy spawns
Lift
with
it
line
off.
of sight on our buildings so they can shoot them from across the map. Which means you can lose buildings quick if they spawn with enough ranged, but at the same time we can't pull too far off this mountain. There is a second group of enemies that spawns. If we had taken the other mission, it would be spawning up on top of this mountain, just in front of where I moved the Hatchet Man. Since we took the heavier of the two escort missions with the assault mech in it, that group does not spawn here because they assume we took damage fighting the assault mech, which of course we didn't because the awesome is garbage.
What's up, boss?
So we only get a second spawn of enemies on the other side of the mountain. That one's farther away, it's in less of a position to do real damage. So we have time to jump in and tag some things. Of the mechs over here, the Vindicator is the one that's most likely to take a shot. Well, I guess no, the Griffin's got a PPC too. The Vindicator and the Griffin are the ones that can shoot the buildings from there. The Shadowhawk's got to get a little closer. And so we can probably tag another one of them if I can get into the right position. I'm just moving the Centurion back to cover this angle because I don't know when those enemies are going to spawn on the other side of the mountain. We want to keep at least one mech ready to jump in and start tagging stuff before they can hit our buildings. And I don't want to play too risky with the Hatchet Man because, man, is it fragile. It's only got 520 armor.
Firing on target.
Oh, good. We got the Vindicator's
Critical
PPC. Okay. And the Shadowhawk moved down into the hole and didn't shoot a building either. It could have jumped up onto the ridge and taken a shot. It didn't. We've got a turn to tag it with the fire starter. Do I have line of sight? I do, but I don't have range, but I do from there. We've got Rocky in our rifleman.
Acknowledge.
So we can make use of multi-shot to tag both of them,
10-4.
but I don't need to.
Let's go.
Now all three of those mechs are tagged. None of them are going to go after our buildings immediately. So we can take some pot shots and then get ready to repulse the second wave. Not ideal, but damage is damage. And since the fire starter's up close and personal, they're still probably going to try to target it.
Up high.
It's my job to make that difficult.
Good to go.
I want to move the Centurion too far. Okay, the Griffin did nothing.
Roger that. Standing by.
Shadowhawk wasted its time. And the Vindicator did a tiny amount of damage.
Skipper.
So we can pull the Rifleman back a little bit, keep its evasion up. It's got, the Rifleman has almost double the Hatchet Man's armor.
Affirmative.
And And we just need to core these mechs out as quick
Standing
as
by.
we can. So as tempting as it is to try to go for salvage, just play it safe and go for sure kills. At least until the enemy has been eliminated. Not through the armor yet, but we are now.
Inflicted heavy damage. Yes, boss.
Can't get line of sight on any of them.
Firing jump
But we're
jet.
not too far away from center line yet.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace.
Here it
Looks like
is.
enemy reinforcements.
They're down over on the other side of the mountain. Map edge is right there, which means they're up in that area.
Ready for orders.
Finish off what's here.
Locked on target.
And pull back, because we're going to need the fire starter to engage the things on the other side of the hill.
How's it going?
But I need to know what's over there. But I also need things dead. We can scout with the hatchet man.
Here we go. Roger that.
Pretty confident that'll kill the Chad. Nope, but I
Score
did
the
get most of
critical
its
hit.
weapons and a knockdown. Good enough.
Need something, Chief?
I'm just checking my sensor range to try to see where I've got the best coverage. That looks good. And I still get a shot.
All right, let's do this. Reporting critical hit.
I'll take it. Hatchet man can't do much, so anything we get out of it is a
holding.
bonus. Okay, there's the first target.
Ready to rock.
Move the rifleman up and over. I will need to drop a PPC to cool down at some
Engaging
point,
jump
but we
jet.
should be able to finish off that Shadowhawk.
I got you. Enemy eliminated.
There we go. There's another mech. That's fine. That's not enough damage to be worrying. It's probably a Griffin
Commander.
or a Centurion with an LRM-10. I'm torn whether to have the Centurion tank these guys,
Commander.
or whether I should go engage the guys on the other side of the mountain. I don't want to get too far. We do need to keep these guys engaged.
Jumping.
Time for the good old bait fire starter.
Receiving you.
And that... Engage here. The rifleman
Engaging
can
jump
probably stymie the mechs on the other side of the
Action
mountain.
on it.
We haven't tagged the Griffin in a while. That should keep it pissed at us.
Good to go.
Let's go. Oh, and 2 vehicles. Okay, I'm less worried about the vehicles. That is a normal cicada, so let's tag that quick draw to keep it from LRMing the buildings. The two vehicles have not fired at the buildings, so they're probably not LRM carriers. With luck, they're little. That cicada
Hey, yup.
will be up in our business quickly-ish. So we do need to engage it. I can engage it from
Copy that,
safety.
Commander. I'm on him.
And the rifleman will make short work of it if we tag it with most of our hits.
Damn it. I'm wounded.
I don't care, you're not one of mine. You're not dead. Every turn the hatchet man isn't dead is... That's a Warhammer.
Yes, Commander.
I hope that's the right variant. And not the slightly worse variant, but still good. I'd take the slightly worse variant, but if that's the Warhammer we have parts for, we could have a full Warhammer without needing to buy those parts from the store.
Target locked. Get me. Critical hit, Commander.
I didn't knock the Griffin out.
Receiving you.
But I need to come down here and we need to engage that Warhammer, and that's a Shrek. The Shrek will make short work of a building
Locking
also.
on.
The Shrek will take down a medium building in a turn if it ever gets into a position where it can attack.
Were you trying to attract my attention or something?
Vindicator did nothing useful. I'm not worried about the
Orders.
Vindicator. Can't be too aggressive with the Hatchet Man though, because it's... God, it's just so fragile. But we can tag the Shrek. We can't from anywhere else. This is still the smarter option.
Critical hit, Commander.
I probably should have tagged the Warhammer. But the Warhammer can't one-turn a building.
What are your orders, Skipper?
And I can tag the Warhammer with our riflemen. I don't like not being in cover, but they should go after... Yeah, we'll hit the Cicada again. Well, no, the Cicada's move mods are stupid. Let's tag that Vindicator just in case it goes after a building. It's not a danger. Well, the Griffin's still a danger. Not Vindicator.
Reporting. Critical hit.
I'm not worried if it goes after a building with its surviving LRM-5. But at least it's not shooting us in the back. Okay, that's still fine.
Reporting heavy damage.
We get lucky. Nope, that's the bad variant of the Warhammer. Okay, that's the one we don't have parts for.
Let's do this. Confirmed.
Walk, cool off. And we're gonna core that Griffin out. Yep, it did the trick.
Enemy down.
Okay, so this side is almost wrapped up. So I'm not worried about that side anymore. We need to start knocking things down over here. We have 4 rounds left.
Acknowledged.
We'll just make sure that Warhammer is pissed at us. The Warhammer was between us and the Shrek, so I couldn't tag the Shrek.
Good to go.
And the Cicada decided to... well, it almost moved into hatchet range. Hatchet Man's down almost a fifth of its armor. But we can tag the Vindicator, so let's do that.
Firing.
Damage is damage. And all of the Vindicator's ammo is in the left torso, if I'm remembering right. If we can
Minimal
set
damage
that
on that
off,
hit.
we can neutralize all its firepower.
I'm there.
Great shots, but I'm betting the rifleman can finish off the Cicada.
Engage target. Critical hit.
No, but I'll take the leg.
Damage is light.
Yeah, the fire starters are at a low point in evasion.
Damage minimal.
We don't have a piloting 10 pilot
Everything
yet,
you
so
got.
it's still pretty vulnerable when
Yes,
its
Commander.
evasion pips drop below 3. But we can backshot that Warhammer. That's always to our benefit.
Blocking in all weapon systems.
No damage, but we're through
How's
the
it going?
armor.
Jumping.
We should be able to polish off the Vindy. It's got nothing left. Ah, dang it.
Think I hit something good.
Yep, we got its last weapon.
Commander,
I don't have to worry about it. It can't punch buildings to death. Egg that
everything in,
Shrek
everything.
before it can move up and start shooting. This is going pretty well, but it's only going
What are
pretty
your
well
orders,
because
Skipper?
we didn't have that third
You got
lance on top of the mountain.
Ten 4.
Keep the quick draw tag.
Light damage, Commander.
Hey, I think the Warhammer wants us to axe it a question. Oh shit, that's a snub PPC carrier.
I'm under heavy fire. It's go time.
That's now priority number 1. Huh.
Yes, boss? Firing jump jets. Firing.
2 rounds left. We don't have to win, we just have to survive.
Orders?
Oh, this is risky. We can take out that Warhammer.
Waiting for orders.
We need that Shrek dead. And its rear armor should be thinnest.
Fire.
But that side is damaged. Okay, good. We got it. That was a risk.
Vehicle trashed.
I had just barely enough damage to do that. Unless the Warhammer melees us, that would probably be safe, but we'll cool off more in the water.
Aye, aye.
Yes, Commander.
And oh, we can melee it in the back. Maybe the hatchet man will do something useful. The first time. Good enough.
Scored a critical hit.
The Warhammer is dangerous in melee. It could do... Really? The small
Armor
laser
blow
punch
through.
through the hatchet
Internal
man's
damage.
armor?
Ready to rock.
Can't afford to do that. I could take the structure damage, but why take damage I don't have to? We can finish off the cicada. Or put some more hurt on the quick draw. Cicada's got no movement mod though.
Hey, yup. 10-4.
Yeah, that's the right call.
Target down.
Finish off the mechs.
They've blown past my armor.
And that's why the Hatchet Man is not great.
I'm losing
Even
weapon
a quick
systems.
draw is a threat to the stock Hatchet Man. That was a weird choice. Whatever. Whatever, Warhammer. We're gonna kill you with the fire
Yes,
starter,
Commander.
like now. 'Cause I want that salvage.
Engaging jump jet.
And this should do the trick. No?
That hit something good.
Commander.
That's unfortunate.
On my way.
Well, we'll backshot the quick draw.
Firing.
Because why not? I'm not gonna kill it before timeout, but Hatchet Man could. No, but that's the fresh side.
Acknowledge.
Not worth trying for the fresh side. When we can just shoot it in the back. Come on.
Target's taking a critical hit.
That's all up to the rifleman. I'm certain I can get it.
Roger that, Commander. Target locked.
Yep, okay.
Tango is trash, Skipper.
That's one Warhammer. Not the Warhammer we want, but I'll still take it. The Hatchet Man should survive. And that's it. We win. We could have finished off that quick draw, but base defense. Time's up. I'll see you next time.
Mission successful.